Well, Disney has announced about 4,000 new Star Wars shows to be released in the next, 3 years. And I am excited about exactly two of them. The Acolyte could be pretty interesting. It's described as more of a thriller that focuses on the dark side of the Force, which we never really see in mainstream Star Wars media. So, if that's the direction that they're going in, that could be really different. It could be pretty cool. We'll see. And of course, I'm also excited about the Obi-Wan show. Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi was my biggest teen crush. So I am pretty excited to be able to revisit that as an adult. But I think that the next live action Star Wars series should be something totally different. I think that the next series should feature a bunch of office workers on Coruscant set during Revenge of the Sith. Hear me out. It would just be the downfall of the Republic and the massacre of the Jedi, all happening in the background of the lives of these mundane office workers on Coruscant. So it would be like The Office in space, but just with a bigger subplot. And I think that even though Star Wars takes place in kind of a futuristic alternate reality type of setting, I think that something about this concept would really strike a chord with people, especially after the year 2020. Imagine a company on Coruscant that manufactures and sells those automatic sliding doors that you see in buildings and on spaceships. They're not the biggest brand name of automatic sliding doors, but they are a fairly mid-sized company with a few large clients. There's an interplanetary chain of nightclubs, a mid-tier escape pod manufacturer, and the Jedi Temple. The Jedi Temple is their biggest client. This company has provided all of their automatic sliding doors. And the Jedi Temple has a service contract, so this company often sends out technicians for repairs and just for annual maintenance. Our main cast of characters are employees from sales and accounting and marketing and human resources and the admins and the office management. They're a mix of humans and aliens with at least one droid. So you get great corporate culture gags like everyone calling into a conference call, but it's by hologram, and they keep talking over each other and stopping, and then there's one guy who keeps reintroducing himself every single time that he speaks. And everyone else is like, no, dude, we can see you. We know it's you. You don't have to keep doing that. And someone else just kind of keeps freezing. And then someone else didn't realize that it's a full body hologram and they're not wearing pants. And of course, someone is on mute when they need to be speaking. And then there's someone else who just never goes on mute the whole time, and you hear every single sound from them, including when they take another call while they're on this call. Classic. And there's all the stuff with their personal lives, too. The girl from Human Resources only dates Stormtrooper clones. And she just says, "What? I have a type." And the rest of the office can never tell if she has a new boyfriend or if it's just the same boyfriend in a different outfit. There's a will they, won't they romance between a human man and a reptilian alien. She's cold-blooded, but will she warm to his advances? Tune in to find out. And one time I read an article where someone asked George Lucas how come Darth Vader didn't suspect something when he heard Luke's last name was Skywalker, or why he didn't look for other Skywalkers out in the galaxy. And George said that it was because Skywalker was actually a pretty common last name. So of course, one of the guys in this office has the last name Skywalker, and a bunch of other minor characters that pop up have the last name Skywalker too. And it just really messes with the comm system. Like, they're always getting each other's mail, or they're getting wrong phone calls for each other. It's just a mess. The one main droid in the office has really specific programming. Like, it is just programmed to wheel around and dole out coffee. But for whatever reason, when it's alone with this one guy, it is just always threatening to kill him. And nobody believes him when he tries to tell people. They're just like, it's a droid. It's programmed to hand out coffee. It's not threatening to stab you in the throat. That's ridiculous. They have company potlucks, but since part of the staff is human and part of the staff is just a mix of aliens from different planets, like, someone will bring a nice fruit salad and someone else will bring a vat of live slugs. And the coworker who brought the live slugs is just really proud of them. She grew those slugs herself at home in a special tank that replicates the environment of her home planet. And she's just really upset that no one will even try one of these slugs that she is just so proud of and so excited to share. And this alien also looks sort of like a frog grandma with like big pink horn-rimmed glasses and a purple cardigan. So the internalized guilt for disappointing her is very real. All of these crazy office hijinks, and meanwhile, in the background, democracy is falling. They have water cooler conversations that basically go like this. Did you hear that the Chancellor gave himself all of these emergency powers to stay in office past the end of his term? Can he even do that? Can someone just tell him that he can't do that? I don't get why all these people like Palpatine so much. He's a self-made man. No, I think his family was rich on Naboo, and he, killed them all. That's just some crazy separatist conspiracy theory. Wow, we worked late tonight. Hey, the Jedi Temple's on fire. What's up with that? Oh no, they're our biggest client. Hey, apparently Palpatine just declared himself emperor. What? Yeah, according to this, he invoked martial law and declared that we're no longer the Republic, but the Galactic Empire. His face got real messed up, too. Gross. The show would be a 7 to 10 episode run, although I could picture it as being more of a fit for Hulu than for Disney+. But I would want the last episode to end with a flash forward several decades. You see that the company is actually still doing pretty well, and you find out what happened to all of the major characters. Where they're working now, who got married, what happened with that girl who only dated stormtrooper clones. One of the main characters has stayed with the company and worked his way up to senior management. And they just got a brand new big contract for a large number of custom automatic sliding doors. It's a government contract, and everyone is pretty excited about it. So he opens up the hologram with the general architectural design so they can see how many custom sliding doors that they need to manufacture. And the schematics show the Death Star. And then he says, "I've got a bad feeling about this." Roll credits. Hire me, Lucasfilm. I work cheap.